This is the NFL on EA Sports, and we join you from MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford. Tonight, a good one straight ahead. It's the Kansas City Chiefs and the New York Giants. We welcome you, Mike Tirico, Greg Olson. It's Graham Gano to get this one started. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. So here come the Chiefs, and that means the three-time Super Bowl MVP, twice the league MVP. Almost hard to believe, Greg, it's season 9 for Patrick Mahomes.
I'll tell you what, Mike, we have a blast every week doing this, but when we get our assignments and we see this guy on deck, it just gets a little bit more special. I mean, to witness firsthand one of the greatest, one of the most transcendent players of all time at the quarterback position, you just know when he's on the field, you're likely to witness something special. And needless to say, I think we're all pretty excited for this one.
And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line. About 15 yards to kick off the drive. It's a first down.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
On first down, it's Mahomes. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
And that's exactly what every defense is trying to do in the passing game. They want to muddy up these windows, Mike, make every throw as contested as possible. No separation, contact right at the catch point, and does a great job forcing the incomplete pass.
Now the New Jersey native who played his college ball at Rutgers, it's Isaiah Pacheco.
He sniffed that one out from the jump. I mean, once he diagnosed and knew where the ball was going, he got there in a hurry, and he put an end to that play really before it ever got started.
It is third and long. From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. Into the hands of Juju. He got a lot of what he needed, but just not enough. The mark is a couple of yards shy of the first down, and here comes fourth down.
I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the first down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks, and now they got a fourth down decision to make.
That's taken in, and he will have that first down. Taking a chance here early in the game, but they convert on fourth down.
Love the idea of going for it on fourth down. Anytime you're on your opponent's side of the field, Mike, you have to take advantage of that field position. You're too long for a field goal, but you're too close to the end zone to punt it. So going for it on fourth down is definitely the right move. Now you've got to take advantage of it and don't let it go to waste.
And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Ball on the 39. Here's second and 4. A quick throw on the RPO is complete, and that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
Offensively, landing a lot of body blows on this drive, Mike. Just the ability to steadily march the ball downfield and remain so efficient, both run and pass. As they continue to wear this defense out, they have to find a way to end this drive with points. Anything short of that would be a bit of a letdown.
That lane closes quickly. A pickup of 3. That's Dexter Lawrence in for the tackle.
It's now second and 6 at the 26-yard line.
Second down and 6 now from the 26. throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. Catch made by Smith-Schuster. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8.
An 8-yard pickup. First down, Kansas City.
Mahomes going to fire quickly to Worthy. And he's in! Xavier Worthy. Touchdown, Kansas City. A terrific way to start this one. Not only a touchdown, but a nice long march down the field. Makes it a long walk back to the bench for the defense.
Mike, that's about as good as you can imagine starting a game offensively. To be able to sustain that many plays and be able to cap it off with a touchdown, that is a dream start for this offense.
Harrison Butker now for the extra point. It's up and through. And the Chiefs will take a 7-0 lead.
Giants nothing.
So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. Set to return is Xavier Gibson. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. So here come the Giants, and Greg, it is the latest stop for Russell Wilson. A decade and a Super Bowl in Seattle, 2 years in Denver, last year in Pittsburgh, and now Russell Wilson is the Giants QB.
Let's not forget, Mike, not too long ago, Russell Wilson was not only the face and one of the top superstars of the NFL, he was a bona fide Hall of Fame quarterback. So the talent and the resume, it's still there. He puts together one of those vintage performances we've seen throughout the years. This team's going to be hard to beat.
And he'll be driven out of bounds, and that's a pickup of 8.
So you come back out here after watching the opposing team score first, and what you want to do is you got to establish a little early rhythm and get the drive started. Get a little positive energy into that huddle, and what hopefully starts out good ends with you being able to get some points of your own.
A run with the man out of Purdue. That's Tyrone Tracy. And he's going to be close to a first down. Looks like he'll have just enough to keep the chains moving.
Well, here's where you really see the value of having a good run game. 3rd and short, 4th and short, the ability to just keep it simple, win up front, turn around, hand the ball to your back, and to say, okay, more likely than not, we're going to get a fresh set of downs, maintain possession, and now continue to find opportunities to go generate points.
And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line. Second time they've connected on the drive, and this one goes for 17 yards.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
They'll go to the ground, and here's Tracy on first down, and he will lose yardage on the play. They knock him back to midfield.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning first down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, 2nd and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
Out of the gun, here's Russ. Open man is Robinson. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on 3rd down.
A gain of 9 brings up 3rd and 3.
They'll motion their tight end Johnson. Wilson makes the read and keeps it himself. This will not do the trick. They've stopped him behind the line. 4th down coming up.
So it's a pretty manageable 3rd down, so they really have the option to run or pass, so they decide to keep the ball on the ground, which I don't mind as long as you've made the decision already that you're willing to use 4th down to pick up the rest of the yards. If not, I think that's a big mistake.
Oh, he landed it at the right spot, just had the wrong spin. He goes into the end zone, touchback, and the ball's coming out to the 20-yard line. The Chiefs offense ready now for their 2nd drive. They lead 7-0 thanks to the touchdown on the opening drive, so try to double up here as they begin this drive 1st and 10. Off the play fake, Mahomes. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked, and with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
Mahomes now on 2nd down. Throw left side is taken in by the tight end, Kelsey. And they're going to mark him down right at the 30-yard line. It's been a busy 1st quarter for him so far. His 3rd catch goes for a 1st down. They put Kelsey in motion. A 1st down throw for Mahomes. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
Open man left side is Brown. He's got it. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. 1st grab of the game for Brown. Good enough for a 1st down.
And this is where the speed of your inside receivers are so critical. He lines up in the right slot. But, Mike, look how far he covers to where he ended up receiving that ball. You can't have all day. Those defensive linemen, they are coming after your quarterback. So the speed in the slot is critical. That's a great example why.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
From the 46, here's 2nd and 6. They'll stay on the ground and stay with Pacheco. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. 17 yards, the gain there. 1st down, KC.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground, and tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around, so continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage, mix in the runs with the pass, and if they can continue to generate these big explosive runs, I don't think they need to go away from it.
That's 13 more on that play, and quickly another 1st down.
1st down, Chiefs.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
He was trying to get it to Xavier Worthy there. It's 2nd down.
And the defender does such a good job, Mike, not only putting himself in position to make the play, but how often do we see guys that are there and they just can't quite make it? In this case, he's there, knocks the ball down, really nice play.
That's complete left side to Worthy. And he's going to be brought down just outside the 10-yard line. It's been a busy first quarter for him so far. His third catch goes for a first down. Now Mahomes gives it to Pacheco. And that's a productive run. He gets this one down to the 4.
He was brought down at the 4-yard line. A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
On 2nd down, Mahomes. They're trying to set up the screen here with Pacheco. And he will get into the end zone. Isaiah Pacheco. Touchdown, KC. And Butker on for the extra point. He's got it. And the Chiefs move out on top, 14-0.
14. Giants nothing.
So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. Gibson now on the return. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. And that's where the offense will take over. The Giants offense ready for their second possession. They'll do so with 1st and 10. Wilson. That's caught. It's Tyrone Tracy. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly 2nd down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
Ball on the 32. It's 2nd and 2. From the gun, it's Wilson. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
Nothing a quarterback loves more, Mike, than being able to pick up a first down without being forced to push the ball downfield and force it past the line to gain. He settles for the underneath check down. He's confident that his receiver is going to pick up the rest after the catch.
A carry here for Tracy. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4.
He was tackled at the 46-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
2nd and 5. Out of the gun, it's Wilson. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the first down.
That's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 1.
3rd and a yard. Now it's Tracy looking to run, and he's got it. Good work there to take it to the 47 and set up first down.
And the Giants first down.
I know it's early in this game, but in my mind, that's 4-down territory, and certainly now the coach doesn't have to make that decision. He keeps it on the ground on 3rd and short, gets a fresh set of downs, and now they got to see if they can come away with some points.
on first down. Wilson. This one not quite on target. Got him too much, and that one falls incomplete. Malik Neighbors, the intended receiver. And it'll bring up second down.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on first down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the first down here? Or is the idea to just make third down manageable and take your chances picking up a key third down?
Wan'Dale Robinson, the one he was looking for that time. And it's going to be third down. From the shotgun, Wilson. Pass pulled in by Tracy. And he's going to be taken down short of the marker. And that is going to set up an interesting 4th down decision. Now the Chiefs going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll discuss what's to come as 4th down's looming. They'll run the sneak, and he will have a Giants first down. They managed to convert, and that'll keep the drive alive.
Pretty simple here, Mike. Every team, they have this sheet up in the box. It's their own analytics telling them when to go for it, when not to go for it. And in this spot, their metrics say go for it, sneaks the call, first down.
Neighbors in motion. On the give, it's Tracy. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
From the 34-yard line, here's 2nd and 9. On the ground, it's right back to Tracy. And he's going to be brought down. And with that tackle, we hit the end of the first quarter of play. Giants football here to begin the second quarter as they begin with 3rd and 8. Now Wilson. He's got his tight end. That's Johnson. And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, New York.
When you think back to their first possession of this game, Mike, it resulted in a punt. Not exactly the fast start the coaches told us was so important as this game unfolds. They get the ball back for possession 2. Now they try to find some rhythm, find their identity of the game plan, and they come away with 6. So that's how you bounce back in this league. It's not always going to be perfect. Really nice job settling into this game here with their second possession.
Now it's Graham Gano for the PAT. He's got it. And the Giants are on the board. It's now 14-7.
Chiefs 14, Giants 7.
So out is Gano after the touchdown. He'll send this one away. Nico Remigio to bring it back. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. So, here comes the KC offense set to take over once more. They lead by a touchdown as this drive begins with 1st and 10. Off the bootleg, it's Mahomes. That one, oh, it's on target, but it goes as an incompletion. Looked like he had that one in his grasp, but unable to hold on, and it will be 2nd down.
And that's another brutal drop for an offense that has struggled to catch the ball up to this point. And yes, you can nitpick about ball placement and whatnot, but listen, the reality is at this level, if it hits your hands, you have to find a way to come down with it.
Looking middle, and he's got Brown. He gets free. And he's going to take this all the way to the house. 76 yards. Touchdown, Kansas City. A terrific job all the way around, especially after the catch, Greg, to take it to the end zone for a touchdown.
I'm just so impressed by the acceleration of this receiver, Mike. He catches what is a short pass, and he's able to turn it up the field and take it all the way for 6. That is an impressive play, run after catch.
Butker now for the point after. He knocks it through, and the Chiefs will take a 21-7 lead.
Giants 7.
So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. On the return, it's Gunnar Olszewski, and he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. The Giants offense getting set to get back to work. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. On the handoff, here comes Tracy. Not much happening there, just a short gain.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional, you become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
That is brought in, and he's down inside the 40-yard line. A big-time play out of the G-men. 36 yards.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Both pre-snap and post-snap, this is about as well done as you can do at the quarterback position. Get in and out of the right call, identifying the holes along the back end, and then the throw. You can't put it in a better spot. I mean, that's just a big-time play.
This to the right side, but it's going to wind up incomplete. And Tyrone Tracy was the intended receiver there. And it'll bring up 2nd down.
It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand, so it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's completed passes at a highly efficient rate.
And he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6, And it sets up third down.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
Wilson now to throw on third down. And he will not quite get to the markers. Good job there defensively. And now decision time. What are you going to do on fourth down?
And it seems like he just cut that route a little too short. He's got to get more depth on the initial stem. And that way he makes sure when he catches the ball, it's beyond the sticks.
They'll try and throw for it with Wilson. Pushed out to his left. He'll try and get there on the ground. And he's going to have the Giants first down. They'll wind up getting close to 10 yards on 4th and 1.
That's good for a Giants first down. 1st and 10 at the 18-yard line.
4th and short, initially you could tell he's just trying to get this ball out of his hand quickly, just enough to move the chains. Defense did a good job taking his reads away, so he turns into a runner, puts his head down, picks up the first down, and keeps this drive alive.
Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's second down.
Tackle made at the 16-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Now Russ. He's got his man. That's Slayton. And they'll get him down inside the 5-yard line. It's 1st and goal coming up.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there. A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits what do you feel comfortable dialing up here on 2nd and goal.
2nd and goal. Now it's from the 6-yard line. Back to throw. Wilson. Oh, the pressure gets there, and down he goes.
What started out as a promising drive seemed inevitable, Mike, with the way they were able to continue to move the ball, that they'd find themselves finishing with points. But after that 2nd down sack brings up 3rd and long, and this drive looks suddenly very different.
So the last 2 plays have gone backwards. Now it's 3rd and goal. Here's Wilson to throw. Catch made right side. It's Johnson. And the drive stalls out as he's brought down. And the field goal unit likely to come on here on 4th and goal.
And this is where the versatility of the tight end position really starts coming into play. Not only do they have to line up with their hand on the ground, but they can occasionally split out in the slot. And man, they're too fast for linebackers, and a lot of times they're too big for defensive backs. Yeah, he does a nice job handling that kick there, but I think offensively, you come back to the sideline and you're thinking, we have to find a way to finish these drives. I mean, to be in 1st and goal and settle for 3, that can be very deflating for an offense settling for too many field goals.
Graham Gano now, following the field goal, back to kick this one away. Here's Smith to return it. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Chiefs offense and Hollywood Brown ready for their next possession. And seemingly every time they've looked his way in the first half, it's resulted in a big play that is borne out by those eye-popping numbers. On the ground to start the drive with Pacheco. Can he get away? No! He's going to be taken down behind the line.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. They put Kelsey in motion. Mahomes now to throw on 2nd down. That's over the middle, complete to Brown. And he'll be very close to a 1st down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot.
It may not have moved the chains, but with what they were dealing with there on 2nd down, that's a really nice pickup because now it opens up your play call sheet on 3rd down where it's a little bit more manageable.
It's the quarterback with the sneak. And this is going to work out. He's got it. The 1st down at the 38-yard line.
When done correctly, Mike, this is just such a high percentage call. It's kind of hard to choose another play off your call sheet. It's impossible to defend. You can know it's coming, stack the box, whatever you want to do. But most of the time, they'll just drive forward and pick up the 1st down.
Off the play fake, here's Mahomes. Open man right side is Kelsey. And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line. The future Hall of Famers connect. Mahomes to Kelsey one more time for a Chiefs 1st down. They send one of the tight ends in motion to the left. Short throw, caught by the tight end, Gray. It'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
It's not the big play they were hoping for, but 1st down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable 2nd down.
From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd down and 6. Catch made by Smith-Schuster. And they'll take this down inside the 35. A gain of 11 on that one. Good for a Chiefs 1st down. Here's Pacheco. He'll push forward here down to about the 27. Paulson Adebo is there to make the play.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
It is 2nd and 6. Mahomes back. They'll set up the screen to Pacheco. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, inside the 20. 10 yards for number 10 on that one, and it's 1st and 10.
The job of the offensive lineman is the key piece to a successful screenplay. They have to balance this fine line between stopping the defensive lineman from getting to the quarterback too quick, but also let that defensive lineman think he's got a free rush at the quarterback. That's the balance and the timing that made this play so successful, and they're able to pick up the 1st down.
The ball carrier. The tackle made at the 12-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. A handoff to Pacheco. And they continue to churn out 1st downs. What a drive. It continues now with 1st and goal.
4-yard line. 1st and goal, Kansas City.
And with that run, it puts them on the doorstep of the end zone. This has been a really impressive series up until this point, Mike. I mean, so much that anything less than a touchdown kind of feels like a letdown.
Throwing now, Mahomes. And he'll take it on in. Hollywood Brown. Touchdown, Chiefs. He's got another one. His 2nd touchdown of the evening. And that is number 2. Greg, he is off to some kind of start in this one. 2 quarters and 2 receiving touchdowns.
Mike, this is one of those situations where as a defensive coordinator, you've got to give your group an answer, because right now, they don't have one for this guy.
Now Butker to add the extra point. The kick is good. And the Chiefs add on one more as they extend their second quarter lead. So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. Olszewski now to return. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. Here's the Giants offense now. They get set to take over once more. They'll try to get this a bit more respectable before the break. It has not been their half to this point. Let's see what they do on this drive. First down now. They'll run with Tracy. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
And they've really done a nice job defensively holding them in check. I mean, ideally, you'd want your back to average around 4 yards a pop, but they're falling short of that threshold as of now, and partially it's why they find themselves trailing at this stage in the game.
They'll run again. It's Tracy again. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
He was brought down at the 28-yard line. A gain of 1 brings up 3rd down and 9.
Third down and 9. Out of the gun, here's Russ. Taking off, he'll try to get there. Taking advantage of the room to run, a gain of 19 on the scramble.
The defensive line has to do a better job of contain rushing, especially on 3rd down. Mike, you can't rush one-on-one. You have to rush as a unit. Keep the quarterback in the pocket, and when you let him get loose, this is what's going to happen.
They go play action now. Wilson. He's got his man. That's Neighbors. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Nice chunk here in this good-looking drive. Pickup of 14 and a first down.
At the 39-yard line.
It's been a rough first half, but now as we approach halftime, Mike, you got to start getting some wins. And it could be something small like we just saw here. Some positive plays, build a little confidence on that sideline. So as you go into halftime, you have something to build on.
On the ground, here's Tracy. And he'll drive this one forward down to the 36. George Karlaftis there to make the play.
It's a pickup of 3.
2nd and 7.
2nd and 7 at the 36-yard line.
Throwing is Wilson. This one is hauled in by Daniel Bellinger. And it'll be taken down at the 25-yard line. First time he's caught a ball here tonight, and it is good for a first down.
That last completion's going to go a long way towards at least finishing this 2-minute drive, Mike, with some points. You're already in field goal range, so now the idea is continue to work the clock down, take a couple shots at the end zone. You want to get points, ideally a touchdown, but either way, you have the ball last before the end of the second quarter.
That screen goes for 12, and that's a first down.
Big-time completion here as they try to get some points before the half. And remember, they're getting the ball back after the break, so they get a chance to double up possessions here if they're able to put a scoring drive together in the closing stages of this half.
And he'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
A little indecisive there, Mike. I thought he could have pulled the trigger a tad sooner. Instead, he just holds onto the ball a little too long. The windows close up and ultimately has no choice but to just simply throw the ball away.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. To throw again is Wilson. On the run to the right. Now KC going to use the second of their timeouts. They'll talk things over before 3rd down.
Well, give him some credit. Initially, that looked like it was going to be a sack. He's able to escape the pressure and get away, picks up a little bit of yardage, but at least he avoids taking that shot.
Third and 5. From the gun, it's Wilson. He'll try, and he's in! Russell Wilson, touchdown, New York. That his 2nd touchdown tonight. Well, that is a step in the right direction, finding the end zone. I don't know, Greg, could this be building some momentum for these guys, and that's important before halftime?
Absolutely, and I think the biggest thing this coach is trying to get across right now on the sideline, Mike, is let's just cut into this lead and let's make it a one-score game at half. So they still got some work to do, but if they can go into halftime, regroup, catch their breath, just keep it close, give yourself a fighting chance here out of the break.
Extra point by Gano is up and good. And the Giants are able to cut the deficit. It's now 28-17. So out is Gano after the touchdown. He'll send this one away. Remigio now on the return. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. Patrick Mahomes going to lead the KC offense back out for this next drive. And he's had things all his way in the first half. Those numbers are sensational. And he looks to add to him with another drive here. First down throw, Mahomes. Off he goes. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 40-yard line. Good decision to take off. He gets 15 yards and a first down.
Mike, this is the element to the position that this guy brings that's just so unique across the league. Not only the speed, but his ability to operate in the open field as a runner. It is hard for a defense to plan for a guy like this.
Got a man over the middle. It's Worthy. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. 2 plays, 2 nice pickups to start the drive. This one, a gain of 18.
And now you can see they're really getting in rhythm in this 2-minute drive. Now, after that last completion, Mike, they cross midfield. Now the mindset goes to, all right, we got to come away with some points. They've got a quarterback who's in complete control, and they got to see if they can finish this thing off.
He'll get this complete to Pacheco. And he's close to another first down as he's brought down just shy of the marker.
All right, so there's really 3 areas that a modern NFL running back has to excel at. Number 1, the traditional handoffs. Number 2, you have to be excellent and reliable in pass protection. And maybe bigger than all of them, you have to be at least serviceable out of the backfield in the passing game.
That one pulled in by Brown. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a first down after a gain of 7. And with just 4 seconds left in the first half, a timeout is called. Harrison Butker on now for the field goal. This one from 41 yards out.
41-yard attempt.
Butker's kick is good. And the Chiefs going to tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the first half.
And that's a really nice boost here before the break. I mean, you work the clock well. You're able to steal some points. The biggest thing is you're able to build a little momentum now going into the locker room at halftime.
Just 1 second remaining in this first half, and they will kick it away. He's going to elect not to bring this one out. Probably a wise decision, as this ball comes out to the 35.
35-yard line.
Now Wilson on first down. Throw left side, that's Johnson. And he's going to be out of bounds. Triple zeros up there on the clock. We have reached the end of the first half.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to the Orlando studios. Scott Hansen with you for a quick halftime report. We'll let both sides catch their breath and get their orange wedges as we're going to get ready for the third quarter action. So let's go back out to the stadium as we rejoin our broadcast team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
Scott, thanks. No rest at the break for a couple of, I'm sure, weary defensive coordinators trying to figure out how to stop these offenses here in the second half. Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. Gibson now on the return. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Giants offense going to have a first crack at it as we begin this third quarter. They trail by 2 touchdowns, so the time is now. Got to get that rally going. It starts with 1st and 10. Play action. Now, Wilson. He'll look deep here for Neighbors. Oh, he's got a defender right with him, and it's an interception. Picked off by Christian Fulton.
I'm a big fan, Mike, of quarterbacks willing to take chances. I don't want my guys sitting there scared to throw the ball downfield. But as always, it does come with a little bit of balance. He tried to get that one all in one throw and just doesn't get quite enough pace on it. And it ends up going the other way.
They go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. Mahomes now back near his own goal line. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 4-yard line.
2nd and 10. From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. That is caught down the field. It's Worthy. And he is taken down, but not before they're able to get it out of danger up past the 25. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a 1st down.
And while it ultimately worked out for him this time, Mike, this is not a throw he wants to make a habit of, because that was risky. When he threw it, I thought that ball was being picked. I think he got away with one here, results in a big pickup, and get a fresh set of downs.
And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
Isaiah Pacheco. It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 35-yard line.
From the 35, here's 2nd and 3. To the air once more, it's Mahomes. That's into the hands of Worthy. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8.
Really nice job there to move the chains early in this drive, but now as they approach midfield, continue to keep your foot on the gas. Don't get conservative. Don't start sitting on the ball. Cross midfield and go. Anytime you find yourself on your opponent's side of the field, you have to be thinking points.
To the right side, hauled in by Kelsey. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
Off the play fake. Mahomes. That's to Gray, open on the left side. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the first down.
There's no more efficient play in the NFL, Mike, than the play-action passing game, and you can see here why. You make the defense have to honor both the run and the pass, and he's able to pick up a nice gain to his tight end.
They'll run with Pacheco. And he is out of bounds at the 31-yard line. 14 on the pickup, and the Chiefs have a first down.
Well, this is the advantage to having a really effective passing game, Mike, as the defense now tries to adjust to stopping you through the air. It's a lot easier to mix it up and run the ball. There's a lot less defenders in there trying to stop you.
Off the bootleg, it's Mahomes. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
Juju Smith-Schuster. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the Giants' 27-yard line.
Ball on the 27. Here's 2nd and 6. A give here to Pacheco. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. Pickup of 11 yards on that one. First down, KC.
And a first down, Chiefs.
This is one of those cases where having high-end speed in the backfield can be such a game changer. The offensive linemen don't need to hold their blocks quite as long. You give this guy a little bit of a crease, and man, he is gone.
To the outside, catch made by Brown. And the Chiefs are going to have a first and goal coming up as the tackle's made here at the 3-yard line.
It's been a really good drive so far, but what I really like, Mike, is they're down here in the red zone and they continue to attack. Now, not quite a touchdown, but with first and goal, this defense certainly has their back against the ropes.
Pacheco is in. Touchdown, Chiefs. Greg, nothing changed at halftime. They come right out to start this third quarter and pick up where they left off.
Well, I think this defensive coordinator is going to think back to his halftime speech, Mike, because whatever adjustments he thought they made, it obviously didn't resonate. What we saw happen in the first half, they picked right back up here to start the third quarter, and at this point, the offense has hit its stride, and they continue to pull away.
Here's Butker now for the extra point. His kick is good, and the Chiefs will extend this third quarter lead. So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. Olszewski now to return. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there. The Giants offense ready to see what they can do with this next possession. They find themselves down 3 touchdowns here, needing to flip the script in a hurry. And they'll start it here on first down. Out of the gun, it's Wilson. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 30-yard line.
From the shotgun, Wilson. And he's going to somehow manage to get back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it. It'll be 3rd down.
It's so easy to underestimate the speed of this quarterback until you get on the field. They break down your pursuit angle so quickly because of that speed, so give credit to the defense. They understand it's a collective effort to contain this guy, and this time, defense wins and brings him down for a sack.
Here now, 3rd and 5. Now Russ. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is 4th down.
Missed opportunities like these are a big reason why they find themselves down double digits here in the 3rd quarter, Mike. Points on this possession could have gone a long way towards making this game competitive, but instead, poor execution, especially in the passing game, and it's another wasted drive.
And that is good coverage by the punt team as they meet him and bring him down. Patrick Mahomes going to lead the KC offense back out for this next drive. And he's had it going in the first half. Really had his way with the secondary. They have been powerless to stop him. Now they're trying to keep it going. The drive begins with a run by Pacheco. Able to make one man miss, but that's all. They get him, take him down behind the line.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
Mahomes fakes the give and keeps it himself. And no place to go. He's hit and taken down behind the line.
The key to running the read option, Mike, is that the timing has to be just right. If it's too slow getting going, a lot of the times defenders can get in the backfield and cause havoc, and that's exactly what happened here.
3rd and long for Mahomes. Now a deep ball looking for Brown. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
I like the fact that they took a shot on 3rd and long, right? A lot of offenses in that situation would be a little bit more conservative playing for the 4th down punt. They're trying to pick up a big chunk play through the air, but now that you can't connect, it all but guarantees you got to punt this ball away as it brings up 4th and a mile.
On 4th down, it's Matt Ariza to punt for KC. And Gunnar Olszewski goes back deep to bring this one back. And that's a nice job of getting to him, making sure that return was not going anywhere. The Giants offense and their running back set to go once more. And you look at his numbers as a pass catcher in this one, they've lined him up in different spots, shifted him around, and they've made him a real weapon in the passing game.
Face red, droopy eyes. Face red,
From the
droopy
25,
eyes.
they'll go to work. First
Face
and 10.
red, droopy eyes. Face red, droopy eyes. Face red, droopy eyes. Face
Now
red,
Wilson
droopy eyes.
on the designed run.
And these are body blows on any defense. This quarterback has the ability to make guys miss and do a lot of damage in the run game. And that's a nice pickup there.
Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd and 5. Wilson to throw. He'll look middle here and get it to Neighbors. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. It's a pickup of 12. First down, Giants.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Right back to Neighbors. He's got it again. And they're going to bring him down, but there is a penalty marker on the field. You only get a 1-yard buffer from the line of scrimmage for these old linemen. That time he strayed a little too far, and it draws the flag. Out of the gun, here's Russ. He's got his man, that's Slayton.
Complete to Darius Slayton. A 5-yard gain brings up 2nd and 10 at the 42-yard line.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. On 2nd down, Russ. He'll get it into the hands of Slayton. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
It's a gain of 5.
Receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way, every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot hand, because right now on that field, there's no mistaking who it is.
That is incomplete. Great work to get in there, make things difficult defensively, and it sets up 4th down.
I'd say one of the most critical elements of a dynamic offense, Mike, is how efficient are you on 3rd down. It's something these teams stress all week. Here's an opportunity to continue to extend this drive. The defense wins this time and brings up 4th down.
And not the greatest of results here. This is going to hit in the field of play and continue out of bounds. The Chiefs and their running back, Isaiah Pacheco, head out for their next drive. They've definitely outplayed their opponents to this point in the 3rd quarter. They might be looking to grind out some first downs and chew up some valuable time on the clock. Here's a run with Hunt. It's a pickup of about 3 to the 28-yard line.
Tyler Newman on the stop. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the 28-yard line.
Here's 2nd and 6. Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a first down.
Face fuchsia white eyes. Face fuchsia white eyes.
Outbreaking
Face
routes,
fuchsia
Mike,
white eyes.
especially
Face fuchsia
outside of
white
the
eyes.
numbers. Everything
Face
is about
fuchsia
the
white
timing.
eyes. Face
If you're
fuchsia
late with
white
the
eyes.
throw, you're going to be watching
Face
that
fuchsia
defensive
white
back
eyes.
take that
Face
thing the other
fuchsia
way
white
for
eyes.
6.
Now Mahomes gives it to Pacheco. And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line. They gain 18 yards on that one. Good for a Chiefs first down.
And we're starting to see the fruits of their labor paying off here. I mean, they've used this run game to throw a bunch of body blows throughout the entire contest. And while some of the carries didn't result in much at the time, it's clear they're starting to take its toll on this defense.
And he powers his way forward, doing it on the ground, inside the 40, a gain of 8.
And he has been a handful to deal with throughout this entire contest, Mike. And they came into the game saying, we want to impose our will on the defense, and that's exactly what they've been able to do.
Mahomes looking to throw on second down. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the first down.
Well, it wasn't the most exciting throw of the day, but I want you to watch, Mike, is the suddenness of the route runner. Change of speed, change of direction. Those are the qualities of great route runners, and this guy's certainly one of them.
That is caught out wide on the RPO, and they will take him down at the 20-yard line. His second grab on this drive, good for 11 yards, but most importantly, a first down.
These hitch routes, they're usually just designed to pick up a few safe yards. An easy completion, get some rhythm for your quarterback. However, this time, he's able to make a little magic happen after the catch and turn it into something much bigger than even they were probably anticipating.
A quick throw on the RPO is complete, and he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
I really like the balance that they've showed so far on this drive, Mike, and what that does is it makes the defense have to defend the entire field. The run game and the pass game, everything looks the same. There's no tells, so they can't afford to just dial up certain schemes to take away a run or a pass. They've got to defend the entire playbook, and so far they've done a great job on this drive doing just that.
A pickup of 10, and it's going to set up first and goal.
And this is really an area, Mike, that he excels in. He makes the right decision to keep the ball himself, and then when he hits the hole, he doesn't stop until he picks up the first down.
From the 4-yard line, trying to punch it in. First down and goal. On the bootleg, he'll look to throw. He's got his big tight end, Noah Gray. Touchdown, Kansas City. Greg, it's the quarterback's best friend, and you were that guy for a lot of years. The tight end in a tight area with man coverage.
Yeah, and it's really twofold, Mike, right? First and foremost, we see so many of these tight ends around the league that now have gotten to the point where one-on-one matchups, that's advantage offense. But then even in the cases they don't create great separation, Mike, it's their size, their catch radius. It's such a friendly target for the quarterback that when things get tight in the red zone, they look to the tight end.
Butker now to add the PAT. He's got it. And the Chiefs are going to extend their lead.
The score, Chiefs 45, Giants 17.
So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. Olszewski now to return. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line. The Giants offense headed back to take over once more. They are in need of points in a big way as they set out on 1st and 10. On the give, it's Tracy. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6.
Brought down at the 30-yard line. A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
Second down, they need 3. Here's Wilson to throw. Now a screen set up for Tracy. And it'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this third quarter. So we are through 3. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this. Here's third down and a few inches. They'll go with the sneak. Trying to find any seam he can, but the push too strong in the middle. He didn't get there. It's fourth down.
I don't want to take anything away from the quarterback here, Mike. He did a nice job picking up that first down. But this play is won or lost by the big guys up front. They're the ones who need to get off the snap on time, get leverage on the defender, and create the space needed for the quarterback to pick up the first down.
He's got his man. That's Neighbors. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line. They get 18 on that one. That's good for a Giants first down. On the handoff, here comes Tracy. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
What makes great linebackers stand out from the pack is their instincts and their vision. In this case, the linebacker has his keys, brings him right where the ball is going, and he's able to make a play at the point of attack and keep this to a no gain.
He'll get this out to the left flat, and they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up third down.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up third and 8.
From the gun, it's Wilson. He'll take a shot here, back of the end zone. And that ball led him too far, maybe too wide. Out of bounds, incomplete. Darius Slayton was the intended receiver. And it's going to be fourth down.
Little miscommunication there. Now brings up third down. It just doesn't appear that the quarterback and the wide receiver were on the same page on that last pass.
The offense not coming off the field, and here's fourth down. They'll try and throw for it with Wilson. Open man is Robinson. And he will have a Giants first down as they wind up getting 13 on fourth down.
And this completion certainly won't be changing the outcome of the game by any means, but I do think there is something to be said for teams that continue to fight. They continue to try to at least finish this game and have something to build off of going into next week.
There's that man again, another catch. And he's close to another first down as he's brought down just shy of the marker.
10 yards on the pickup. It's second and inches at the 23-yard line.
Second and inches. Now it's Tracy looking to run, and he's going to pick up the first down. He'll get down to the 15-yard line.
So, Mike, you know by now my philosophy on third down. If it was up to me, I don't even want to be in third down. I want to get all of my conversions on first and second down and be able to stay in those neutral down situations. So it's exactly what they do here. They lean on the ground game and pick up a fresh set of downs.
On the ground, it's right back to Tracy. And this time they are ready for him. Thrown for a loss, and it's second down.
These are the impact plays that this linebacker is capable of, Mike. Not only dissecting and determining where the ball was going, but then to shoot through the line of scrimmage and make this tackle for a loss. That's a big-time play by a really good player.
Wilson. He'll step up and run, and he'll get down, avoid the hit, and gain about 7, setting up third down.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. Little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good gain.
Wilson now to throw on third down. And they're going to have enough to convert here. And it sets up first and goal.
Nothing really fancy about that last completion, but what it does do, Mike, is now they are on the doorstep of the end zone. So now they've got to find a way to finish this long drive with a touchdown.
This has been some kind of march downfield. Now, can they pay it off with 6? It's first and goal. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete.
I'm not so sure he would have picked up the first down had they connected either way, but still, disappointing outcome to not at least get a handful of positive yards on that last one.
Another one from the 5, second down and goal. Back to throw, Wilson. And he will take this one across into the end zone. Russell Wilson, touchdown Giants. Well, it's not going to be enough, but at least they find the end zone at the end of a hard week's work. At least a little payoff with a touchdown, Greg.
Mike, you can just chalk this one up in the column of too little, too late. Give credit to this offense for not going down without a fight, but they're not going to have enough time to find themselves back in this one.
Now, Gano for the extra point. He gets it to go, and the Giants are able to edge a bit closer.
Chiefs 45, Giants 24.
So out is Gano after the touchdown. He'll send this one away. Remigio now on the return. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. The Chiefs and their running back, Isaiah Pacheco, head out for their next drive. And it's hard to believe you could run the ball a whole lot better than he has. The vision, the cutback ability, the acceleration, the stats. It has all been on display throughout. Mahomes going to fire quickly to Worthy. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at the 28-yard line.
Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's 2nd and 7. Play fake. Now it's Mahomes. That's caught. It's Jared Wiley, the tight end. 20-yard pickup there. And the Chiefs have a first down.
Kansas City.
Talk about a thing of beauty. Mike, did you see how many tight ends were on the field on that last play? They call it 13 personnel because there's one running back, 3 tight ends, 1 wide receiver. So everybody on defense is thinking run. They catch them off guard a little with the pass, and they take advantage of it with a big gain downfield.
And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 46-yard line.
From the 46, here's 2nd and 4. To the air once more, it's Mahomes. And they get to him and finally bring him down. It will go down as a sack.
That's a prototypical coverage sack. All 11 guys on the field doing their job. Starts with sound back-end coverage. Nowhere to go quick with the ball. The quarterback has no chance but to extend the play. Look for something late developing downfield. That was all the time this front needed to chase him down and bring him down for a sack.
Third and 6. Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target. And he's going to get there. He got the first down, not by a whole lot, but that'll keep this drive rolling.
He's in a really nice rhythm here on third down. He appears very comfortable operating out of the gun, and he's able to find his man near the sideline, and he's able to extend this drive.
They'll run the draw with Pacheco. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. A pickup of 14 on that one. First down, KC.
And this running game has really been rolling, Mike, all game long. The holes, the run lanes, they've been there consistently. Here's another nice run as they look to put this game away.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10. Look wide. Get this one complete. And he'll take this one in. Juju Smith-Schuster. Touchdown, KC. So add another touchdown and touchdown pass for that matter. He has thrown 6 already in this one. Amazing stuff. And Butker on for the extra point. It's up and good. And the Chiefs will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. Gibson now on the return. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. Here's the Giants offense now. They get set to take over once more. They'll try to establish some tempo as they start this one with first and 10. From the shotgun, Wilson. That's to Robinson. He's got it. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
Robinson. It's a gain of 5. Brings up second and 5 at the 33-yard line.
From the 33, here's second down and 5. Out of the gun, it's Wilson. He gets that complete downfield to Slayton. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. And even 30 yards. Ball rests at the 37. It's first and 10. Out of the gun, here's Russ. Flushed to his right. Now he'll run. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. Good decision to take off. He gets 15 yards and a first down.
First and 10.
You know, Mike, I like everything about this play except the very end. You've already picked up good yardage. You've already picked up the first down. Now get down on the ground and protect yourself. There's no reason to take those shots.
There he goes again.
The best quarterbacks don't see the rush, they feel the rush, and that's exactly what this guy was able to do here. He's able to escape the initial pressure and immediately realizes, I got some space out in front of me. Picks up a solid gain here on first down.
They'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. They'll motion their tight end Johnson. A carry here for Tracy. And he will score! Tyrone Tracy. Touchdown, New York.
You just don't see these kind of holes too often at this NFL level, Mike, and you can see once he got the ball, the clear line to the end zone, he doesn't get touched, and an unfortunate defensive breakdown here ends up costing him 6 points.
Gano on to add the extra point. The kick is good, and the Giants are able to cut into the deficit.
Giants 31.
Down 3 scores, and it's late. They're going to need a few bounces to go their way. They'll start right here trying to get an onside kick.
You have no choice. You find yourself down big here late in the fourth quarter, Mike. You got nothing to lose. Give it a shot. Nice job here by the hands team recovering. They're going to take over possession.
Patrick Mahomes going to lead the KC offense back out for this next drive. And this defense might be about ready to wave the white flag. Nothing they have tried to throw at him has been successful. He just processes things so quickly, making the right read seemingly every time. Short throw, caught by the tight end, Gray. And he will not make it to the end zone, but he's down inside the 5-yard line. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. 38 yards.
So it's man coverage, Mike. You have to keep track of who your responsibility is. And in this case, he just drops him. He's wide open. Short throws turn into long runs, and they're inside the red zone.
And this one ruined quickly. Take them back to the 5-yard line.
So there's multiple factors, Mike, that make blitzes successful. So, of course, there's the initial design. Can you attack the vulnerabilities of the offense's blocking scheme? And then in this case, the next phase is the timing. You can see this linebacker knew exactly when that ball was going to be snapped. The offensive line had no chance to identify and pick him up, and he's able to bring him down for a loss.
And that play took a little long to develop. They stop him for no gain at the 4.
Nice job by the defense. They had that one well read from the beginning, Mike. Someone's responsible for the running back, but the key here was the defender responsible for the quarterback. Stays with him, keeps him to a short gain.
Big play coming up. 3rd and goal. They'll run with Pacheco. And he's going nowhere. Met and dropped behind the line. And now it's 4th and goal.
That 3rd down stop, Mike, now changes the entire approach of this offense. You're thinking to yourself, all right, it's 3rd down. Let's run it on up in there. If we don't score, we still have 4th down in our back pocket. but now the defense takes you back for a loss. So what do you do now?
24-yard attempt.
He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Chiefs will add to their lead here in the fourth quarter.
It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
After the made field goal, Butker back on the field to send this one away. Gibson now on the return. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. The Giants offense ready to take over once more. They'll begin with 1st and 10. Throwing is Wilson. Forced out wide. Taking off. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. And the Giants here will use the first of their timeouts to stop it here with 1:07 on the clock.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Wilson lines up in the pistol. A throw here, right side, falls incomplete.
Seems like there was some miscommunication that time. They clearly weren't on the same page. That's something that they've got to get on the sideline and get corrected as soon as possible, because I think they just missed out on what could have been a big play.
On 2nd down, here's Wilson. Off-balance throw. It's complete. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. Now a timeout. Giants, that is their 2nd, as they get it with just under a minute to go in this football game. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Now Russ. Pass pulled in by Tracy. And good yardage there after the catch to wind up with a gain of 7 on 1st down.
A gain of 7 brings up 2nd and 3 at the 41-yard line.
Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. Again, Wilson. They'll look to set up the screen here. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the 1st down. The Giants going to call their 3rd and final timeout, and they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining on the clock.
35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Wilson will throw again. First down throw there is incomplete.
There was no hesitation from the quarterback. From the jump, he knew where he wanted to go with that ball, but still leads to an incompletion. They're just still not quite on the same page.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. To throw again is Wilson. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
And even though you're facing a big deficit, I still think this is the right decision. At some point, you do have to start forcing the ball to make something happen, but you can't be reckless. So I think this would have been more on the reckless side, and certainly a good decision. Maintain possession of the ball.
On third down, here's Wilson. Taking off, he'll try to get there. Give him 11 on the scramble and give them a new set of downs.
That's good for a Giants first down. First and 10 at the 23.
So it's a win for the visiting Chiefs. In a game that was expected to be a cakewalk, pretty much turned out that way. Their class just much the best in this one as they cruise to an easy road victory. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olsen and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. With that, we say good night from New Jersey.